Tonight's call is really geared towards helping people get enrolling, and if you're on for the first time and kind of been to a website and seen the EFoods Gllobal or sampled some food and like it and want to know what it's about, that's kind of what we're about here tonight on this call. And I get talking a little bit fast. Sometimes I got to slow down and breathe occasionally. My wife will say, I used to be in the broadcast business, and they told me I had a face for radio, got into that, and I talked a little too fast. So here I am doing food. It's great and awesome. Once again, I am Brad Reese, and we're going to get rolling here. 701 on the call with me tonight. I think we have got our founder, one of our main owners, Mr. Steve Shenk. Steve, are you there? Say hi. If Steve's not there yet, we'll get him in here a little later. I know he wanted to say something to everybody. We've got one of our top leaders, Doug Burdick, on. Doug, out of Chicago.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good to have you with us. And I have another special guest, Donna Nash, who I'll introduce here shortly in just a little bit. But I wanted to quickly, as we get going in here, and give a little quick background, we've launched an incredible business here and an opportunity for a lot of people. And it's something that really hit me as I looked at this is it was food. It's something that people use and eat every single day. Not a day go by, generally, that they don't eat it. And hopefully those that aren't getting some food each day, we have a means now to help those people, where people can donate some of these ready-made meals to these people and begin to help people throughout the country, throughout the United States, and then eventually throughout the world as we expand from country to country and helping people and feeding people and preparing them. And our message is of preparedness. We want to serve, save, and share. It's kind of our mission statement or motto as we talk to people. We want to serve people. We want to serve them the food, but by serving them food, we feel like we can serve them in all different areas of their life and helping them get prepared. And saving is part of it. Saving, setting aside some of the food they get to prepare themselves for future. I had an ideal last week, actually. I showed up at their place for a tasting party. They were tasting food, brand new people, and gave me a book called The Unthinkable: Who Survives When Disaster Strikes and Why. And, we get talking to people daily, and the question is, how many of you know somebody? And if we were just in a room full of people, but all of you on the phone throughout the country, we said, how many of you know somebody that in the last 30 to 120 days lost their job? Or how about the last 6 months has lost their job or been displaced? How many of you know somebody that's been out of work for over a year now? I know people like that. And it's happening frequently all the time. And are they prepared for that? How much savings did they have in their bank account to weather the storm? If we look at our food as the currency of the future, what if they had saved a year's supply of food was in their hands? How far along would they be right now? Or any of us, if we had that kind of reserve in place. Now, we tell everybody to get a year. We think it's great. No, we're telling you to get 5 years, whatever it is. 6 months, 2 years, whatever it is that you think your needs might be, but to be prepared. And how would it be to have that in your possession, this food? And, we know food prices are not going down. They're going to continue to go up. So the investment you make today in setting aside some of this food, like we said, want to serve it, eat it. Get used to it. You'll love the food. It's awesome. That was one of the greatest things that I was attracted to when I saw this and came into the office and had some food and was impressed. And my kids love it and eat it daily. Every day they're eating something from the business, from EFoods Gllobal. But save it, setting aside and being prepared for any uncertain times, anything that may happen. We have had snowstorms out here in Utah the last few days. It's been snowing quite heavily, and when that happens, the grocery stores get depleted very rapidly because people hunkered in and bunkered down and prepared. So that preparedness factor, serve it, save it, and then share it. Help others around you. Share the idea. Share the food with people. And in the process of doing this, you can be prepared with the food that you need, but you can also begin to develop financial reserves, to have income coming in, develop other sources of income streams. If those people that you know that maybe, and everyone knows someone. What if they had other sources of income streams? We call them income streams coming in, and something like this where they had extra income coming in to help supplement their income in hard times. And so that's our message, is to prepare people financially, physically, but through food. Now, sometimes I get my words. What was that, Doug? Steve. Oh, well, Steve has joined us. So Steve,
I swear you have the capability of talking continuously without taking a breath. I wanted to say hi.
Well, I think on the radio show I did do that, just continuous. But well, hello, Steve, and welcome. I know you want to say something here near the end here, but I want to welcome you to our call tonight. Anything else?
Well, I just wanted to comment just briefly. I've been looking at the numbers, folks, and it's really exciting. People who have never been involved with networking and things before, some folks that have been involved slightly that have never really been able to accomplish much. Now these folks are getting paychecks and they're getting paydays and they're accumulating food, and it's just absolutely so exciting that we have a product that's different than typically is networked. Typically, the products have to be pretty much sold in order to get the people to order it and to buy it and to be involved in the network. In this case, we've got something that's automatically bought. It's just better than anything else that people can get, and everybody is really, really appreciating that. So, I just wanted to call and say congratulations to everybody out there that's grabbing a hold of this opportunity and working with us and helping us share the message and share the prosperity and abundance and everything. And I wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and just keep up the good work. And I think it's going to be an exciting year when we turn over to the new year and get things going. So take it away, Brad Reese. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody out there that's working so hard and making this thing happen. It's just wonderful.
Well, thank you, Steve, and thanks for joining us on the call. I kind of want to segue a little bit with that as we talk about the product, because we think about the best product out there. There's not a product in the marketplace today that, one of the cool things about our product is it tastes awesome. It's ready-made meals. It's convenient. You just boil water. I actually was, I was impressing people the other day, my capability to actually turn the stove on, boil water, and pour the food in the cheesy chicken rice casserole. I actually made some white shells and cheddar and white shells. It was awesome. And so I just boiled the water and put the stuff in, mixed it up, and we were good to go. And they were impressed by my prowess. But it's great tasting, good food with a shelf life. And that's the edge we have on everyone, the convenience factor, but the shelf life. How awesome it tastes with that shelf life, having a 15-plus year shelf life, which is unbelievable. So you can be prepared. But you know what you're getting. The hard part we're finding is people actually storing it, keeping it in there because they keep eating it. And that's what we want you to do both. That's why we feel like we've got a great business model here. But some of the questions about the product is, some of their friends are vegetarian, and we need everybody to understand that all of our foods might say say chicken on it, but it's just the flavoring. All of our foods are vegetarian. Their substitutes are vegetarian meals. So if you're a vegetarian, you can eat them. It has no trans fats in our food. Steve has secured all the cleanest ingredients he can find to make our product. And so we're not calling ourselves a health food company, but it's some of the healthiest food that you can eat. The products are organic, and most of our products are organic, but not all of them, but almost all of them. It's kosher. I'm going through this pretty quickly, but these things you can find on the FAQs in your back office, or if you visit somebody's website, you can go there and read through some of this stuff. But we have certain products that don't have dairy in them, which some of you may be can't have dairy in your products. So like the minestrone soup, the pasta fagioli, the Italian chicken soup, and the vegetable beef stew don't have dairy products in them. And we have some that are gluten-free, because we know many people are gluten-free. Products like creamy potato soup, cheddar potato soup, broccoli cheddar soup, my favorite, tortilla soup, corn chowder soup, my wife's favorite, cheesy chicken and rice casserole, au gratin potatoes. All those are gluten-free, and a few others that don't contain soy, so there's no TVP in them. That's creamy potato soup, cheddar potato soup, broccoli cheddar soup, corn chowder soup, and white cheddar sauce pasta. So we've got a lot of things with great ingredients in them that are good for people. We have no added MSG to any of our recipes. And so it's food you can feel good about eating. It's funny, sometimes I get the little people and they get concerned about certain ingredients, but yet they'll go to the store and eat other things that have these ingredients they're concerned about. They eat them during the week, but we want you to know that you can feel safe and secure with the kind of products that we have. And I appreciate Steve jumping on here, because we have created an opportunity with great food, and it's simple, everybody already eats, simple to fix, but it has a great business opportunity. And so I've asked one of our new IBOs, she's been with us just a short time, we featured one of the harvests. Her name's Donna Nash, and I've known Donna, just, contacted me through the neighborhood there and saw what we were doing, and has a background in the food reserve program, storage, you might say. And I want to turn a little bit of time over because here's a person that's never done anything like this before and got excited about what we have. And I want to tell a little bit about why she got excited about this, because as you're out there, you're going to find other people just like Donna. And Donna, in the process, has made a little bit of money with this thing, as well as getting her reserves put together. So, Donna, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you great. This is Donna Nash. It's been very successful in our business so far. But, Donna, why don't you tell us a little about yourself and why you saw this opportunity and what you saw about this business with EFoods Gllobal?
Okay. Well, I have been doing emergency preparedness for several years, and that's always been my goal, is to help as many people as possible to get prepared in any situation. And I found out about the EFoods Gllobal, and my first response was, oh, great, here we go, another food company. Because I've tried so many of the different food storage companies out there, and frankly, I don't like the food. And so when I found out Brad was involved with it, I actually called his wife, Julie, and said, hey, what's the big deal about this? And had a lot of questions. And she finally said, I can't answer all your questions. Why don't you just meet with Brad at his office, which I did. And it was wonderful. By the time I left there, after talking with several of the executives, I was so impressed with the company, but what did the food taste like? That was my number one concern, and my number two concern was how much was it going to cost? And so Brad very kindly handed me a big box of food and said, here, try it, which I immediately took to my parents, my sister, my kids, and I had all of them try because I didn't want to be the only one making that kind of a decision as to whether or not it tasted good. But they loved it, which was awesome. But then the thing was, okay, how much did it cost? And because I do emergency prep, I know what food costs, wholesale pricing. And when I found out what the pricing was on this, I was floored, just floored. I could not believe how affordable it was. And that was something that had really bugged me about these other food storage companies. Because, number one, I didn't really like their food. I mean, some of it might be good, but you don't get a choice. You have to go with the plans that they give you, and most of it is so expensive, most people can't afford that, to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Whereas with this company, and this was one of the questions I had, was, number one, can you choose your own food? Can you pick and choose what you want? And number two, how is it going to, is it going to be affordable for people who are on a tight budget? And when I got those answers, for me, it was just a no-brainer. This was so awesome. And as Brad knows, I really did not want to do the network marketing. That's just not my thing. But it just kind of snowballed. I mean, as soon as I would talk to anybody about it, they wanted to do it, and so it just kind of went from there. Just really got kind of big. So it's been very, very exciting. We actually eat this food probably 3 times a week at least. In fact, right now I'm in Park City where it's freezing cold at the moment, and I'm wishing I was home with some cheddar broccoli soup. That's what I'm wishing at the moment. But it's just awesome. It's totally awesome. I'm so excited to be a part of it. And the money is wonderful. I mean, that's just kind of a side bonus for me. That's not my big goal. My goal was to just help as many people as possible to get prepared, and this was such a great way to do it. So,
well, Donna, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. This has been so good.
Well, Donna's a good example. She had not been in a networking thing before ever, and what she kind of said is she's just started sharing hey, try this food to everybody. They all liked it, so they all ended up signing up and becoming a part of it. whether some of them want to just begin to prepare themselves and get the food, and it was good tasting food, and begin to set some aside. Some wanting to make some extra income. In Donna's case, because she shared it, remember, serve, save, share. Because she began to share it, she produced income within her first month of this business, has already hit the rank what we call silver, and has made several thousands of dollars in this already, which has been incredible, right, Donna?
It's been awesome. My kids are going to have a really nice Christmas this year. It's going to be great. But my parents taught me to open your mouth. So in any situation, it's interesting. I was at a plant nursery one day, and the owner was telling me that his son had lost his job, and I said, gosh, Dad, does he have anything going right now? He's like, no, he's looking for something, and I happen to have some of the product in my car, which I always keep with me, and so I ran out and got some and gave it to him and said, hey, check this out. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's, talking to someone and them saying, I'm looking for food storage or whatever, and pulling a bag of this out of my purse and handing it to them and having them try it. It's just that simple. It's just so easy because everybody is looking for food. Everybody is looking for a way to save money. And when you're eating this during the week, that is just so simple. I'm so busy now that this is such a wonderful thing for me to just boil some water and have a good meal. So it's awesome.
Well, thank you, Donna. Thank you for sharing with us this evening. I know it's the holiday and you're out doing some shopping, and appreciate you being here with us. And also, not with Donna here with us, I wanted to, part of this opportunity, and if you're looking at this for the first time, I want you to know our product is outstanding. It's solid. And we also have a solid compensation plan that can reward people. So anyone can do this, share the food, and get rewarded for doing it. Send them to your website, and every time you send some to your website that gets some, that will, we'll ship them the food. It's on us. It's they'll just pay for their shipping. It's on us. If you'll do that, we'll even give you what we call commissionable volume on them going to your website and us sending them the food. Us giving it to them for free to try. But like Donna, she's the reason you get in, and we have different ways to get in. We recommend the Essentials packs. We've got plenty of product there to try and to share with other people, set some aside and begin to hand it out and share it. And that's what Donna's done. But with that, yes, Donna.
Doing a tasting party, too, is so awesome. It's just the best way to get people to try it, and they love it, and the excitement just grows. It's just really fun to see that happen.
Well, Donna, now when you have the tasting parties, I want to just add on to that a little bit, and then I got someone else on the phone I'd like to visit with from Chicago, but you need an apron. You ought to have an EFoods Gllobal apron that you're wearing when you're having a tasting party, and you can get that with our holiday tote special signed by everybody here at the office. So make sure all of you get one of those. Order your holiday tote and get it, and we got one of every one of the products here, and it comes in a green storage tote that's pretty awesome with our amazing apron. As you're having a tasting party, you can advertise your business. So with that, I know Donna got one. Thank you. And then with that, too, with our compensation plan, with several ways to earn money, when you enroll somebody or get somebody started and they get an Essentials pack, you can earn anywhere from $35 to $110. That's just one of the bonuses. We have what we call personal bonuses. If you were able to refer Donna to this program and she made $1,000 this month, and you would get what we call a 25% bonus. You'd make $250 for helping Donna. We have all kinds of bonuses here. Don't want to get all the detail. This is not necessarily a compensation plan tonight. Just talk about the opportunity, what you have your hands on. But we've created a unique plan of a commission schedule that can pay you in all different kinds of ways for sharing the product and helping people, from our 25% personal matching bonuses to generation matches, getting paid matching bonuses of the commissions that people make through several generations of your organization, to what we call our life codes, our coding bonuses, which are phenomenal. But along with that, you can also earn, and I kind of delve into that a little bit. So you can earn money through our plan. You can save, share, eat the food. But we also have a reward center that will be coming online here pretty shortly, and where you earn credits that can be applied to different things. And I wanted to bring on here tonight Doug Burdick, who's one of our top leaders out of Chicago. and has done tremendous work with helping us and working with us directly here at the corporate offices and many of the leaders out there. And so, Doug, you're on. You there?
I am here, Brad.
Okay. Doug, I know you wanted to mention something on that reward center, so I'm going to let you take it away a little bit after you hear Donna from a person who's never done this before. Doug's been around a little bit and seen lots of businesses. So, Doug, maybe a little from your perspective, take a brief minute or two.
I appreciate it. All I can do is, number one, is really accent what Donna said. Fantastic job, Donna. What a great story. And that's what this is really all about. And I want us to cover really quickly three kind of announcements, so to speak. But to set it up, just ask yourself this question. Just imagine for a second, it's 5 months from now. So it's 5 months into the future. And you're receiving lifestyle benefits. What I mean by lifestyle benefits, I mean, like you're making money that pretty much changes the area code or the car you drive or whatever you want to enhance your lifestyle. So 5 months from now, you could easily start receiving lifestyle benefits, and all you're doing is very much like what Donna said, is just helping people, regular people who really do need your help, prepare and secure their family and really their life with the power of food. And you sometimes you just have to hear it a second time. Imagine receiving lifestyle benefits. Lifestyle benefits from money to food, just by helping people secure their family and their life with the power of food. And so we're not trying to make some miracle claim. We're not trying to sell them the latest widget, gadget, Gazmo, or whatever it is that they don't really need. But the security of food and preparedness, like Donna said, they all need it. So, Brad mentioned our reward centers coming on for the company real shortly. I've had a chance to get a little bit behind-the-scene insight to it. It's awesome. But the most important thing is the food. You're going to be able to receive what's called, we call them food credits now, they're going to be called reward credits, okay? And you'll be able to go to the reward center and redeem them. And basically, in a nutshell, what it is if Donna introduced maybe her second friend who bought an Essentials pack, not only would she be receiving her financial commissions, but she'll also start receiving what's called a reward credit. And as Donna's second person brings in somebody and introduces the power of food, preparing people's lives and their family with the power of food, she'll keep getting money. But every time she keeps getting money in our codes, every time she gets a financial code, which you'll learn about, she also gets another reward credit. And these reward credits will literally change your life. And I can just speak from personal experience, Brad, that for myself, just in the first 2 months, I have already earned more reward credits than I know what to do with. I mean, I have literally, we wrote down, it was about 4 months ago down there in Utah, I remember Brad and I both wrote down on the board saying, what would it take to give a family of 4 enough food for 4 years? And I've already earned enough reward credits to do that. So by just buying a little bit of food and sharing a lot, the reward you get financially, of course, it's fantastic. I'm not going to lie to you, it's fantastic. But the reward of the reward center, starting with the food, is when you really get into it, it's going to change your life. And how many people do you know can say, I have more food than I know what to do with? Well, you're meeting one right now. I have more food than I know what to do with. So here's the first announcement, Brad. I'm taking my food credits that I've earned this year. I'm cashing out a bunch of them for food. So I have my food reserves for myself, my family all done. And then I'm taking part of the rewards and I'm going on a cruise. And I'm going to the Bahamas on New Year's Eve cruise. My girlfriend and I are going. And on January 1st, I'm going to start off 2011 swimming with the dolphins. And in the Atlantis Resort, because the cruise will take us there. And it's all being paid for, in essence, by our rewards, our reward credits. And because I feel so blessed to have all my food taken care of, start off 2011 in a way that I couldn't even imagine, what I want to announce is in 2011, every single food credit I earn in 2011, I'm going to put on the table for every single IBO in the company and I'll vow to everybody on 2011, I will not redeem a single food credit. I'm going to give it all back into what I'm going to call our Robin Hood Award and our Johnny Appleseed, and Brad came up with the name, our Johnny Appleseed Award. And we're going to put that out there, so all the food credits I have, I'm going to contribute to contests, incentives. So if you do something like Donna, I'm just impressed, Donna, by what you've done so far. So, Brad, if you wouldn't mind, if you could take 20 of my credits right now and just transfer over to Donna and say thank you, great job. Because really, when I heard the story of Steve about people getting food and inspiring people to help people get benefit, the point is to incentivize and reward people that are literally changing people's lives. And every time you get people to get around preparing for food, they're changing their lives. And those are the people, those are really kind of the causes that I'm supporting for 2011. So, Brad, if you wouldn't mind transferring 20 of those credits over to Donna for me, that would be fantastic. And every month in 2011, you're going to hear the recipients of the Robin Hood Award and also the Johnny Appleseed Award. And every month, Brad, if you'll have me, I'll come under the call, and we'll just give out these awards to people, and they're all going to be IBOs, and just give these extra bonuses so we can see if maybe we can't get 100 people next year for 2012, us all swimming with dolphins and bringing 2012 in, and get 100 people who have done and have been rewards at, kind of the position I'm in, next year, 2012, we can all go swim with the dolphins together. So, Brad, it does change people's lives, and it's changing people's lives by impacting their life with the power of food. Back to you.
Hey, thanks, Doug. Appreciate that. Donna's going to be very appreciative, too. And, gang, we want you to understand as you're new, this is the first time, and we're here to help you. We want you to succeed. We have our reward center will be coming online for you IBOs who haven't seen that yet. You haven't seen it yet. It's coming online here shortly. We'll have things that you can redeem for your reward in the reward center. Your reward points for some food items like Doug just talked about. Different items like could be a watch or jewelry or different things on there. So we're actually creating a new currency that's pretty exciting. You'll get the details of that by the end of the week. And we look forward to sharing that with you and being on the beach of the world with all of you as we're helping people around the world, right now in the U.S., helping them, and then we'll move to Canada to help others serve, save, and share. And that's our message to you this evening. Have a happy holiday. I don't know if Steve's still on, wants to say one last thing. If not, it looks like it's up to me. So all of you have a happy, safe holidays with your family and friends. And we'll join you again next week. And then what we'll be doing, we'll begin turning these over to our leaders in the field. And once a month, we'll begin to do what we call corporate update calls, where you'll hear from us and the executive team, give you the updates of what's happening with the company. And these Tuesday nights will be turned over to our field leaders like Doug and the Becks and different people out there, from David Nelson and Lou and the different guys and gals out there that are out driving this business. It will be up to them and the Dan McCoys. And by the way, shout out to one of our top leaders, Dan McCoy. It's his birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday to you, Big Dan. And we're a family here at EFoods, and we want you all to be a part of this with us and move the world, keep the world moving by one meal at a time. And we'll have a happy New Year and a happy holidays here, and we'll talk to you soon. See you next Tuesday.